Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I kinda took a break from YouTube. It's been almost 2 months from my latest video and I'm really sorry about it. It's just that it's such a busy period of my life and I also feel that I'm losing a little bit of motivation and interest to post new videos. I think it's a matter that I'm studying again, while last year I was working, but at the same time I feel it's a bit of a lackluster moment in the K-pop industry. Like, I don't want to say that I'm bored, but yeah, a little bit. I feel the latest releases, even though very catchy sometimes, they feel to be iconic or don't have a standout concepts or aesthetic, and so yeah, I don't really have the will to review the comebacks like before. Anyway, even though March is almost over, I still want to review February because there were some interesting releases. So yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense to post this video when March is almost over, and this video will probably get 10 views. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I want to do it. So grab a snack and enjoy. Finally, I can talk about this comeback because I really loved it, both in terms of sound and aesthetic. I wanted to do a review video about it, but as I said, I took a little break. Anyway, I love the instrumental, it's so unique, and I also love that it's a chill song, yet very catchy. But at the same time, I get why people say it's underwhelming as a title track, and given the audio snippet, I was scared I would have been disappointed, but again, I honestly love it. The chorus is stuck in my head 24 hours non-stop. I love the fact that even though the song is again very chill, the choreo is powerful and swaggy, but it somehow fits it perfectly. I also appreciate the fact that the sound is completely different from Le Seraphim's previous songs, which makes sense since their first 3 releases were a trilogy and this sets a new chapter for them. But honestly, them being in their trap era but with a chill song was definitely not on my bingo card. I also like the music video, which I didn't expect it, because so far Le Seraphim's music videos have not been aesthetic at all. This one instead was really cool. There were some really great scenes like Hyunjin crying gold tears, while Eunche caressed her, or Chaewon in the hot tub with sunglasses. But what I really love about Easy is the styling, not only in the MV, but also of the stages. It's so swaggy but unique at the same time, a lot of accessories, and I also love the hair colors, especially Eunche's purple hair and Sakura's blonde hair with dark roots. The styling, the song, and their immaculate stage presence really made this era so entertaining to follow. I don't know, I love everything about this release. I love the vibe, I love the aesthetic, I love the sound, I love everything. Good job, Le Seraphim. I was waiting for the right song to stand you, and now I got it. I just wanna quickly talk about the B-sides before moving on to the next release. To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed about them. I remember in their debut album, literally every song was amazing, and I really thought they would have been the queens of B-sides, but from their following album on, their B-sides have been quite basic and a bit of a letdown, if I have to be honest, impurities aside. I mean, they looked like songs that every girl group could have released, while their first B-sides had a really unique and special touch somehow. So yeah, I feel like Smart is the ugly cousin of Fire in the Belly, and Swan Song is this ugly cousin of, I don't know, Impurities, Blue Flame, you name it. In my opinion, these 2 songs completely fail to reach the standard set by these 2 previous songs, and it's such a shame because I feel it's a waste of their talent. To be honest, I really don't get all the hype surrounding Smart. For me, it's a very basic and uninteresting song, but that's probably just me. About Swan Song though, even if I don't love it 100%, I loved to see the stages. It has these pretty girl vibes that I love, the choreo is very pleasing to watch, and the styling was really good, very feminine, delicate, a bit fairy coded sometimes, so that's something I appreciate. 'Cause my heart is burning. Twice we're finally having a comeback after almost a year, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty excited. Twice grew on me a lot in the past couple of years. I'm not their biggest fan because their music is not really my cup of tea, but they are so pretty and elegant that I always get excited whenever they release something. However, unfortunately, their last couple of releases, Set Me Free and Wanna Spark, are very generic and nothing really stands out in it, not the song, not the concept or the aesthetic, just the girls themselves, and to be honest, that's a shame because one has the feeling that JYP kinda like gave them the bare minimum once in a year. It's like he already squeezed out of them everything he could from them and doesn't want to make an effort in giving them something original and elaborate. I don't know, that's the feeling that I got. Like 2021, 2022 were such cool years for Twice, Alcohol Free, The Scientist, Talk That Talk. They whole had a really cool and aesthetic concept, while again, One Spark completely missed that. The first thing that I thought when I saw the MV was that it was giving me Feel Special vibes, with all the glitter and the elegant vibe. However, One Spark completely fails to be as near as iconic as Feel Special. Also in terms of aesthetic, the MV feels really bland, low budget and basic. Again, the girls' amazing visuals save this release, but it cannot be the only thing carrying a comeback. The song is not bad per se, it also has some catchy parts like the pre-chorus and the post-chorus are probably my favorites. My issue is with the chorus, it's a bit annoying for me, I don't know. But the thing is that overall, One Spark is a generic song and probably one of the most forgettable Twice title tracks. Also the styling, apart from a couple of stages, it was a bit of a miss in my opinion. And promotions also lasted really little. I think they promoted for not even 2 weeks, so this contributes in making me forget this release really quickly, unfortunately. I love Tribe so much and I was so excited when I discovered they were having a comeback. But from the look of the concept photos and the teasers, I thought it would have been a bit of a bland release, to be honest. I don't know, there wasn't really anything that was speaking to me, but thank God I was wrong. Diamond is probably one of my favorite Tribe title tracks, and it was so unexpected. I love the chorus, it really makes me feel something. It's very emotional, but without being a slow ballad. I don't know. I am a fan of their early tribal sound, but they completely dropped it at some point, and now they were releasing every time something different, but without managing to keep their identity, in my opinion. But now, with Diamond, they did it. The song has a very exotic vibe that I feel they took from their previous releases, but changed it into something unique and completely new for them. Plus the fact that the man behind them, their main producer, Shin Sadong Tiger, sorry about the pronouns, he just died. He died a couple of days after the release, so this made the promotions all more moving. Seeing the girls with tears in their eyes but still performing at their best, singing a song about hard times but that one day you'll be happy, it was truly sad. I really hope the girls are recovering and taking care of themselves.
I'm sweet like candy, yeah, look, don't touch. Don't try to get handsy, you get a sugar rush.
I'm truly obsessed with the cunty and badass vibe of Sugar Rush. It's super catchy, even though it's very laid back. Listening to it makes me feel like a badass bitch, and that's the vibe that I always look forward to. I love the MV, it's super aesthetic and I like all the candies and pink in it. I'm also happy about Yana and Soyeon's cameos, but at first I thought it would have been a featuring, so I was a bit disappointed. I'm also sad that there's not even one stage of Sugar Rush, we only got the Studio Chum performance with Bibi in a Willy Wonka fit, which was simply iconic. I love her facial expressions and the choreo, very simple and laid back, Bibi style. I mean, she's not known for her dancing after all, but this performance really captivates you nevertheless. Anyway, I think she didn't promote it because Bamyang Gang, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Anyway, that has been released just 1 week before and it became a smashing hit in South Korea. Unfortunately, it's not my cup of tea at all, sound-wise, even though I appreciate its uniqueness and I really liked watching the stages because the fairy tale vibes were immaculate and the stages and their styling were so pretty, especially the one where she wears a pajama. I really wish Sugar Rush would have had more exposure though. I absolutely love this song. It's definitely my favorite eye chilling song so far. Very hip hop and catchy. I definitely overplayed it a lot. I also love the fried chicken concept, which is basically their god in the music video. It reminded me a lot of course, Macaroni Cheese of Young Posse, also for the quirky vibe of the MV and the hip hop sound. The music video was indeed really fun and the girls interpreted it so well. I don't know, I'm really sorry that iChillin are so underrated to be honest. They definitely deserve more and I heard that they could disband after this comeback and that would be such a shame. Demigod was just a pre-release so we didn't get any stage for this, which is disappointing, honestly. I will review the title track in the March review video, so look forward to it. I liked the pre-release All See more in terms of sound, but Shopper is such a good song too. It's very different from the type of music I usually listen to, but what I like about it is the chorus, which feels very nostalgic and moving somehow. But what I love the most about this release is the concept and the MV. I really like the storyline. This kinda look like modern Robin Hood storyline with magic in it. It really looks like you are watching a movie, and I like the chemistry between you and DPR Ian. I really wish this was a Netflix series or something. And Yu's character looks so cool and stylish. I really love her in blonde. I think it suits her perfectly. Overall, a really great release.
You lift my feet off of the ground, keep me spinning around and around.
I am happy that they're having their first comeback the 1st of April because Baby Monster has been such a letdown, while my expectations were so high. With all the high on hiatus and Better Up being quite a basic song and not promoted at all, this release was bumming me even more. Like, did we really feel the need to have an English ballad? Maybe not. However, I was pleasantly surprised that I actually like this song. I'm not a big fan of ballads generally, but their vocals are really amazing and stuck in the middle, it's a good song overall. Also, the aesthetic of the MV is really pretty and the visuals too, so overall it's a nice release, but I can't wait to see them with a more Betty vibe in their comeback. Okay guys, this is all for today. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will hopefully see you very soon in my next one. Bye!